One evening, Andy wouldn't stop saying that he couldn't wait for Christmas. Well, since my birthday was coming up, I said, let's do Christmas for my birthday. A Christmas-themed birthday. That's how it all started. I got donuts from my mom's co-workers. I often get treats from that school. I'm preparing snacks for Santa and Mrs. Claus. My grandma would always say that we need to wash our hands before touching food. Well, I didn't feel like washing my hands, so I used forks to avoid touching the cookies. Mrs. Claus is probably health conscious, as many ladies are. So, no cookies for her. A fly got to it first. That's what happens when you leave food out in the spring. But it's a custom to leave cookies for Santa. We met problems that night that we wouldn't have met if celebrating Christmas in the winter. For example, when Santa arrived, outside was so full of flies. My goodness, he's probably not used to that living in the North Pole. Santa got so hot in his winter suit. Whoever invited him must have forgotten to tell him that we were not in winter anymore. Since we currently don't have snow, and the weather has been warming up, Santa couldn't possibly ride a sleigh pulled by reindeer. So, some of you may think that he arrived by canoe, or airplane, or just a car, but no, not at all. He arrived by kangaroos. Many white kangaroos pulled his sleigh. The reason why he came by kangaroos is because, in Australia, it's too hot for reindeer. So kangaroos pull Santa's sleigh until he leaves Australia, then he can take reindeer again. Since we don't have snow right now, the kangaroos already know how to pull a sleigh without needing snow. Therefore, before leaving the North Pole, Santa took his kangaroos along for this very particular birthday trip. It was much safer for him this way. But the kangaroos had never been to Canada before. So they used a GPS. Elsewise, Santa would have ended up in Australia, as usual, and missed my birthday.
Ho, ho, ho. Happy birthday! Look at these wonderful snacks for me and for Mrs. Claus. I'm gonna take these home. lizards. Oh yeah. Yeah, your sister has a lizard. Yeah, that could be a dangerous broken road. And now you have a train wreck.
The day that we celebrated my birthday was a church day. So, exactly like Christmas. I go to church on Christmas Day. And I went to church on my Christmas birthday. After coming back from church, I did my little time of adoration as I do after I'm back. Then, I did my penance, because I had been to confession. Then we had a Christmas supper. It was very good. I need to explain to you why my birthday cake has a 31 and a 7 on it. My mom was asking me questions about candles, like if I wanted some on my cake. I had a great idea of putting a 31 on top and a 7 at the bottom. Why would I want this? Well, because I'm turning 31 years old. That's my physical age. But I'm not really living like a 31-year-old, and in my head, I'm often younger. And my interests are usually younger. So, to not leave the younger age out. Since my child part is very strong, and a huge part of my life, I thought it would be nice to put a 31 and a 7, and celebrate both my physical age and the age that I'm often in my head. My mom thought it was interesting, and we had never done this before. My mom and Andy agreed, and so, we did this. I think we should do this every year.
We wish you a merry birthday. We wish you a merry birthday. We wish you a merry birthday and a happy new year.
The candles got cut. How much is left out?
This is not to say that I have a fixed mental age of 7, but I'm at different mental age levels for different things, at different times. Autism is interesting. There's no shame in having developmental delays. Since it's happening, why not celebrate it? Developmental delays don't need to be hidden. Why don't we celebrate them? Maybe this way, people would be more accepting of people with special needs and developmental disabilities and delays. Many people with special needs will have younger mental ages, younger interests, and that's okay. Not everything needs to be age appropriate. And you saw that I got Thomas Trains for gifts. That's my younger age. That's what I'm really into right now. I spend so much time playing with those tracks and rearranging them. Sometimes, the simplest little things are what would make you the happiest. Little trains and Christmas. I had the best birthday ever. Of course, I always need to pray before eating. And I do a little prayer when I feed my cats. They are God's creatures after all.
Juste arrivé, hein? On est juste arrivé. Un Kieran? Un petit Kieran?
Bip, bip, bip.
Now, I'm celebrating my Christmas birthday with my dad, Joanne, my sister, and my nephew. They came over, all wearing red, to keep it at a Christmas theme. Kieran's winter clothes were very appropriate because it's been so cold. That day, I was wearing a winter sweater and leggings. The weather was perfect for a Christmas theme.
C'est tout bête. Oui. Tu veux sweater haircut? Juste en avant, pas en arrière.
I'm often disconnected. I'm there, but not really a part of the conversations going on. I often stare out the window, or I'm just in my own little world, when visitors gather and talk to each other. I really need one-on-one, like when my dad came to see me upstairs alone. With one-on-one, I can connect more.
Oh, une grue. Ah, Monsieur Cranky.
I was so excited about this book, I had to go downstairs and show everyone. my grandparents gave me money for my birthday. So, I decided to get more train tracks and Brandam docks, which is the dock where Cranky the crane works. Andy ordered it, and it arrived very quickly. I wasn't expecting the box to be that big.